Hi everybody, and welcome to this little flip through of a journal I've just finished. I've just finished it today, so I'm still all excited about it. It's quite a small journal by my standards. It's a one signature journal, but it's got lots of pages and lots of interesting things in. And it's got a semi-hard cover, let's say. It's cardboard cover, and it's covered in this beautiful fabric. It's a duck egg blue with these lovely birds in. And I really haven't done anything else to it. The fabric just speaks for itself. It's gorgeous. So the book plate and name says One Fine Day, which I realise the camera isn't picking up very well, but it's really nice mottled green, let's say. And it says One Fine Day, and it says One Fine Day because that's the name of the papers that I've used. They're called One Fine Day by Calico Collage, and they really are a very fine set of papers. They're lovely. In fact, they do loads of things that are lovely. And I've just got it fastened with some organza ribbon. So there we are. I've put nothing on the inside cover. It didn't really need anything, I don't think. And it, lies flat. It's fine. And here we start the actual journal with a page that says journal, and that's in the pack. This page that clearly announces this is a journal. And I've left that because it really doesn't need anything else doing to it. I've left most of the design papers actually because it's just a shame to cover them up. So that's the reverse of that with the birds. Beautiful colours throughout here. The turquoises and the pinks, lovely. This is a page of vellum from a Tim Holtz design pack. Beautiful as well. I love vellum. I love it. I really do. So that's in there. Another page from, actually this is a different design pack. This is from Liana Scraps. Now, I hadn't really come across her very much until quite recently. And when I did, I couldn't believe the quality of the images for the price of the papers. Really, really good deal. So I can't, Calico Collage and Liana Scraps, I can't recommend either of them highly enough. Lovely papers, lovely images, and they print out beautifully. With this page here, I've just put some lace down the edge, and that's the back. Now this ticking paper here is from My Porch Prints, and it's from their ticking set. And to me, honestly, I can't imagine making a journal without putting ticking in it. I love it. I absolutely love it. This has got a pocket in it here, which is actually an envelope. And you see there. And I just stuck it down on those three sides, so I've got room behind it for this journaling card that comes in the Calico Collage set. And as does this card here. As do these two. Stop and smell the flowers. Good advice to anyone. And I've just put a paper ruffle along the bottom, and this die cut, which is a sort of dimensional butterfly with a very, very twinkly. I'm quite sure the camera isn't picking that up, but it is really twinkly stone in there. Then some music paper. This is naturally that colour. I haven't coloured it that. It came out of a book that said 1953 on the cover, and I've no reason to doubt it. The only thing was it was quite fragile, and so I wanted to build this edge up that was going to be used to turn it. So I've just put a paper collage, just torn some paper out and stuck it onto there, just to give it a bit of rigidity. And on the back, it's just a tiny little collage, really. Little cluster there. And then here, well, I've got this lovely big safety pin. One of my lovely subscribers sent me this. I mean, look at that. Is that not just the funniest thing you've ever seen? And I actually wanted to buy some, but I couldn't find any. I never used them, so I don't really know what I wanted to buy them for. I just want to look at them. They're just so lovely. But I did find these ones, which I realise, they're pale in significance, but they are quite large and they are pink. So they got me over that problem. This here is a page out of a countryside book, and it's got pictures of birds, summer visitors, picture of birds and how you can recognise them. And on the back some more. These are British birds. And interesting, it's a very interesting book, really is. And I've just made a little a tag there that I've decoupaged on, made it out of book pages, which we all have loads of, and stenciled some butterflies on the back and tucked that into there. And this is a little envelope that I made just by folding the page over on itself. Took a little couple of botanical things in there, little collage there and on the back. And then that just hooks over there like that, and it gets held on by my large safety pin, not super large, but just large, like that. So that's that. This here is one of my own paintings that I just scanned and printed out. It's a little while ago now since I did that, a couple of years ago, I suppose. I've just put lace down there, and then it's just on coffee dyed paper, this, but I made 2 pockets, and they each have journaling cards in them. This is a particularly nice thing. We rise by lifting others, and I think that's true, actually. I like that. And backed with coffee stained paper, of course. Pretty much, well, I can tell you everything is backed, all the journaling tags. No matter how small they are, they're all backed and ready to write on. Because after all, this is a journal. And on the back of that, another one of my safety pins. This time I've got a belly band with some little die cuts on, nice organza bow, ribbon bow at the top, and another envelope made in the same manner. And it's just tied like that, simply. And it's got a postcard in it that's backed. A little bit of stenciling there because that was white paper which didn't look too good, so I've stenciled on it. It's got that little postcard that you can journal on. Some die cuts, some paper, torn paper. Fairies play in my garden. How nice. I think they do. I'm sure they do. And it's just one of these wraparound fastenings that are easy to use. Tucks into that belly band. Actually, it tucks that way. So as you can, it says on the back, it says, plant seeds of wisdom. I could do with some seeds of wisdom. And this is just a piece of fabric that I stamped a butterfly onto, and we've got some die cuts. And this is ticking from My Porch Prints. They brought out a new set that was green and yellow. Prior to that, there was pink and aqua. Pink and turquoise, and then they brought the green and yellow out. This is just more of the My Porch Prints ticking. Little corner tuck spot, a journaling card, Once Upon a Springtime, little collage there, and that tucks in there. But you see how nice these papers are. They're really nice. I didn't want to cover them up, really. A bit more lace down the side of there. That's a lovely image. Really nice. This page came out of a botanical book, so I've just included it, but just to strengthen the edge up because it was a bit flimsy. I've put some satin ribbon and some lace, and then when you turn it over, I've put a fabric ruffle down there. One of the design pages. This is a design page, but it's got plenty of room for journaling on. And I just stuck a doily to a piece of the design paper and cut round it. So I've got this sort of scalloped look. Put a couple of die cuts on there, postcard in there, and it tucks in there nicely. This is an Edith Holden page, which needs absolutely nothing. I mean, I wouldn't dream of doing anything to that. It's just too nice. And then this is from My Porch Prints. The ticking's from My Porch Prints, and this pocket's from Calico Collage. So it's a real melange. This is. I've kind of taken the best of everything, I think. I hope. Although there's still loads to go at. And I've made this lovely bow at the top. I really like that. It's so pretty. And it fits into that pocket, which has been fussy cut. And it's got lace down the side here, so that's a very pretty page. And then this one, it's just a little pocket on some ticking. goes in there. I've put a little paper flower there with a sparkly gem, and behind that is a journaling card. And that just fits into there. Then we've got some more botanical paper. This is lovely. This is its natural colour. This is the way I got it. It's really nice. But when you open it up, I've put a little pocket there with a journaling card in. Some more. I'm having an organza craze at the moment. This is a die cut from Calico Collage that I've stuck onto there. So that just folds over and it looks like that until you open it up, and that's hidden in there. Lovely design sheet there. Really beautiful. And this is the centre spread, and look at it. It is just such a beautiful image. How could that not be the centre? It's really lovely. And that's the back of that. And then this is another botanical page here. Really nice. I love those. And I've done a similar thing, put a pocket in there with a journaling card. And then here we've got a yellow ticking corner pocket, little collage here in the spring rain, and a couple of journaling cards. This one with some paper flowers to match this, and this with a big organza bow. And that paper there is from Liana Scraps, and it's lovely. I really like that paper. I like a lot of her papers, actually. So that goes in there. It's got lace down the side. This is a bit of a flip. This is an envelope. And that's flat onto the page. Yep, just checking. I've got two little journaling cards in there. And this one actually says One Fine Day. And it's roses with a little blue tit on. And I've fussy cut this out to make a pocket. So that goes in there. And then this is the envelope, and I've sliced down the side of it and put a journaling card in there. So I'm trying to include quite a bit of journaling as I go. This is the other side of the Edith Holden. And over here, there's a poem by Robert Burns, To a Mouse. And I didn't want to cut that or colour it or cover it in any way, because it is the whole poem there. And actually, I can tell you, unless you speak some sort of ancient Scots, you haven't got a hope of understanding that. I'm Scottish, and I find that very difficult to understand. But it's there. And here we've got some diary entries that she's made for the 15th of February through to the 28th of February. And it's all interesting. Edith Holden stuff is just wonderful. Here we've got one of these little flags that comes with the kit, and I think I just cut that out of the paper and made it into a journaling card. And there is journaling behind there, of course. That just tucks up into there. Look at that page. I love those colours. And it's the other side of the botanic page with I've put the ruffle further down this time. That's nice fabric. That's really nice. And the same here, the satin ribbon and the lace down there. Oh, look at that. It's so lovely. I've put lace on this one. These images, the papers, they're beautiful. So I've made a little pocket here with a plain pastel colour pink, sewn on a little bit of the paper from the kit. Little collage here with some fabric, and Spring Comes from the Heart. And then this with yellow ticking and just a journal, one of their small ATC cards on there. And I've stenciled onto the background. That just fits in there. It's got some organza ribbon at the top, of course, and some really, really blingy stones there. And then over here we've got, well, this is a little pocket here, and it's got some ribbon and what have you. It says Fly Free. And this says To a Dear Friend, and that's quite pertinent actually for this journal. A couple of little blue tits, and this is quite interesting. Came with the kit. It's a word search. I only just realised actually after I made it what it was. It's got these words here: rose, spring, butterfly, bud, bird, and love, and you actually have to find them in the card. So it's just a little game to play whilst you're looking through your card, and of course they're all backed with journaling paper, coffee stain paper, so you can write on the back. And at the back of all that, there's quite a large journaling card there with a pretty bow at the top. This is the other page of the other side of the birds to identify, which is great. I love that. It fits in nicely with our and these herons, which we see infrequently, but we do see them around. And this is the other side of the music sheet, which I've just done the same thing. I've strengthened this edge with just a paper collage, a butterfly that comes with the kit, and a couple of die cuts just to pretty it up a bit. And on here, I've done another snippet cluster, some embossed paper, some fabric ribbon, and this comes with the kit, which is lovely. And then this, just a pocket, but it's quite a nice pocket. It's a double pocket, and it's fussy. The back one's fussy cut, and the front one actually fits just perfectly onto there. It's just amazing. The pattern, it's just fits. That's just a little bit of folded paper roll, die cut butterfly with some blingy bling bling, and the small ones go into there. That's cute, isn't it? A little postcard. And then this larger one, which I cut out of a design sheet. I just love that. It's possibly my favourite, actually. And I've got lots of ribbon tied up with organza there at the top. And then this little journaling card also fits in there. Lace on the side of there, and that's the back of that beautiful daffodil one. The back of the Tim Holtz vellum. Oh, I love that sound. The design paper, and that's it. We're at the back. So there you go. It's not a very big journal. It's one signature, but it's got lots to interest you in, and it's so pretty. It really is a very pretty journal. So thanks for watching. I'll be back with you very soon. Hope you enjoyed that little flip through. Bye.